Have you ever wondered, what if a show you've loved for nearly 10 years ended in a completely different way from the original? If that ending didn't come from the author himself, but from one of the longest-serving actors, would you support or oppose it? Today, we will step into the world of Outlander, where love history and fantasy elements are interwoven into a story that has touched millions of hearts. But at the most important moment, when the ending was gradually taking shape, Sam Heughan, the legendary Jamie Fraser, wanted to change everything. And then arguments, predictions, and even small wars between fan factions began to erupt. Will this be a bold move to create an immortal ending or a risky decision that could anger fans? Let's dive into shocking revelations, hot predictions, and secrets that even the main cast never knew. Outlander star Sam Heughan has sparked a stir among fans by revealing that he once proposed a completely different ending for the hit series. As Outlander enters its final season, viewers are speculating about how the show will end and whether the on-screen ending will be similar to the novel by Diana Gabaldon. Sam, who plays the warrior Jamie Fraser, has revealed that he has been toying with the idea of a different ending since last year. Hoping to leave a lasting impression on the show and its loyal audience, he admitted, "I want to finish the story not just for myself, but for the fans. It would be incomplete to leave it hanging." It's worth noting that Outlander, based on Gabaldon's 10-part series, has only published 9 books, while the TV series is set to end earlier than the books. This means the ending on screen will certainly be different to the book. Sam revealed that he wants a different ending to the book, although he admitted that the idea may not come to fruition. Meanwhile, on Reddit, fans were enthusiastic in making predictions. One user wrote, "They definitely won't end like the book, because the book is open-ended. I think it'll be a happy ending with the whole family together in Lallybroch William, knocking on Jamie's door and making up with Jamie, and Jamie accepting John." Another hoped things would settle down after all the drama. "I want to see them grow old together, happy with their children and grandchildren. Maybe a montage of their children growing up, ending with a funeral and a picture of their gravestones." Another fan envisioned an interesting time loop: Jamie and Claire planting trees at the ancient stone quarry, sowing the seeds for the story in modern times. The anticipation is even hotter as Part 2 of Season 7 will air this November, and Season 8, the final season, has also finished filming. Outlander is famous for its blend of romance and fantasy, following the footsteps of Claire, a woman who time travels from the 20th century back to the Jacobite Rising. Besides the Jamie, Claire couple, the audience also paid special attention to the character Frank Randall, Claire's first husband, and the villain Black Jack Randall, both played by Tobias Menzies. Surprisingly, although Black Jack is brutal and unpleasant, Frank, a calm, intelligent, and loyal man, has unexpectedly become a crush of many viewers. A topic on Reddit even asked directly, "Does anyone secretly like Frank more than Jamie?" Many people admit that they are attracted to Frank's intellectual, mature, and elegant style. One audience member shared, "I like men in suits, neat and responsible. Frank, even though he knows his wife does not really belong to him, still loves and raises his daughter like his own." However, not everyone agrees. Some viewers strongly objected, saying that Frank in the novel is too different and less attractive than the TV version. But most agree on one thing: Tobias Menzies has brought a special charm to Frank, making this character an interesting counterpoint to Jamie Fraser. Of course, not everyone is falling for Frank's charm. Some viewers openly expressed their confusion at the wave of love for this character. One commented, "I don't. He lies, cheats, is passive, and sometimes too patriarchal. Not my type." Another teased, "So brave of you to admit it. But sorry, I'll let it go." Putting aside the controversy over who is the real crush, the biggest concern of the Outlander community right now is, what will the ending be? The final season has wrapped, but the number of people who know the full content of the show can be counted on one hand. At the New York Comic-Con event, executive producer Meryl Davis frankly shared that the crew intentionally kept the script a secret. Even the main cast, Katrina Balfe, Sam Heughan, Sophie Skelton, Richard Rankin, and John Bell did not receive the full final script. Davis explained, "We wanted to avoid leaks. It's not that we don't trust the actors, but the less people who know, the less likely it is that there will be leaks." It's worth noting that author Diana Gabaldon, who is still writing the 10th book in the series, also confirmed that she knows the ending of the TV series and that it will be different from the novel. Davis revealed, "We talked to Diana to make sure we weren't stepping on her ending. Even though the endings are different, we still want to respect the original." For her part, Gabaldon excited the audience when she said, "I found their ending very interesting. And the good thing is, because it wasn't written by me, I can look at it more objectively. It's well done, and I think it makes sense." However, she was adamant about not revealing any more details, which only made fans more anxious. Luckily, they don't have to say goodbye just yet. The second part of Season 7 will air this November before Season 8. The final season officially closes the journey that has lasted nearly a decade. The only question that remains is, will the ending satisfy the millions of hearts that have been attached to Jamie and Claire since the very beginning? And so Outlander is coming to an end. But it will be an ending we won't know until it hits the screen. Sam Heughan dared to dream of a different version, dared to propose changes to what millions still consider sacrosanct. Diana Gabaldon smiled mysteriously approvingly, leaving everything as hazy as the mist on the Scottish hills. Fans are divided. Some want a happy ending. Others want a heart-stopping twist. But no matter how it ends, the journey Jamie and Claire have taken us on will always remain an adventure.